Lindley, Dennis Feidner, CFO on the go, Sage 100 partner. Hey, I promised to do a video for you. I kind of forgot, but now I remembered again. So here you go. Hey, here's our estimating, and I did have a pool estimate that a couple of our pool companies use. So it starts out, if I have layout, like I have surveying, blueprints, supervision, I can just come in here and enter hours in that I need. The cost is coming from our database, so it'll extend it out. So these are separate bid items. So that's our layout. If I go to excavation, in this case, this is set up as an assembly. So all I have to do is do my takeoff, figure out that I have, in this case, 231 cubic yards. And then I have factors in here, and obviously ours are going to be different than yours, but I say that I need 0.058 equipment hours for every cubic yard, which then I have an operator, and then I have an unskilled labor to help, some temporary fencing by the month, and then 3 hours of another unskilled labor as well. And if I go down to concrete, same thing. I got 675 feet of shotcrete. I need a square foot for every square foot. So it's $1.95 a square foot. It's going to price all this out. And same thing with a plaster finish coat. So, if I go into tile and coping, those actually are probably subcontracted items. Deck work, there's some deck work, same thing. So the nice part is once I'm done with this, is I can come up here, print a proposal with those numbers and sale price for the owner to sign. If I know I'm going to buy materials from a vendor, I can, and I didn't show you that, but over here I selected the vendor, and I would list the part number with the description, obviously. So I can export out a purchase order. If I'm using a subcontractor for the plumbing and the electrical, I can actually print the subcontract. So all of that automatically comes from here and goes over and fills out all those other documents. In addition, the budget for all of these items, so this cost budget right here winds up in this $600 for this cost code winds up in my budget. So now I can get actual versus budgeted amounts to see if I'm making money on an individual project. And so that's that. And so I will show you a couple real quick reports. This is a nice one. Let's pull this up real quick. So this is one job report. That was my original contract. Then they added change orders, and that happens all the time. So we manage the change orders throughout here. It adds it to the contract. Again, by cost code, the items of work I'm going to do, whether it's material that I bought or labor I provided, my original budget. Then I have another column that has budget with the approved change orders, what I spent today or this month, and what I spent to date on the job, and then a kind of a little variance. But the nice part is, if I want to see how I spent this $9,600 and I'm the owner, I can just click on that. I can see who was out there. It was all payroll, what days they were out there, and how much the payroll was for that day. If it happened to be a material item, let's see if I can find one right here. This is material. I click that. I can see that I bought $6,700 from Home Depot. If I wanted, I could actually drill back one more time and see the actual invoice that was entered. But that is nice. If you're sitting there and you want to know how you spent the money, you can just double click on things. Full change order management, great estimating. Scheduling is also included. I have a little concrete schedule in here, so let me go find that. Real simple, in your case, the pool, you would have, permitting, layout, the excavation, but you could have days that are assigned to that, and you could actually give the owner something that looks like that along with their proposal of their planned production schedule. And it's great for scheduling subs and your laborers. Anyway, real quick, does everything, does AP, does AR, does payroll, full financial reporting, great project management, including change orders, purchase orders, subcontracts. I don't think you'll use any of the, you won't use this, but I'll show it to you anyway. It's request for instructions, daily field reports, punch list. We can also have that on there. Does proposals, estimating, scheduling, and if you do service work, we do have a work order system. So I'm just going to pull this up real quick. So I could create a work order here, go out and do a pool repair, pump repair. If I have monthly recurring routes where I'm doing the cleaning and the chemicals, I can set those up. What you get for all of that work is I do have a dispatch board. It's blank because I don't have any work orders open right now, but I would see all the work orders that are scheduled for each of my guys, and I can look at it either 1 day or 5 day. And so I can see where Carlos, in this case, or Frank's going to be for the next 5 days by a quick look. So I get a phone call, somebody's pumps out. I can actually come in here, highlight that because I know Frank's open at that time. Right click that, assign to a new work order, create a new work order, pick the client, and then email that work order directly out to the technician while he's in the field so that he doesn't have to come back for the paperwork. We can assign him that work order and then email him all of the things he needs to know to go out and do. Anyway, pretty nice little system. I think very affordable, especially with the subscription pricing. So anyway, that's it. If you need to see another demo, this was just kind of an introduction that kind of passed around in the company. Just give us a call at 800-659-5851. So 800-659-5851. My name's Dennis. We spoke the other day, and Gene should have gotten you your proposals the other day as well. Thanks.